you want to see what we did? 3BB Mom? Oh. What do you think we did? What do you see new? Nothing? Oh, the motorcycle's battery died? Okay, I'll charge it up. So in today's episode, we figure out what's in this little box. ICT could mean something. 3BB's mom's wheels have still not shown up. And we need to get a torque converter ordered for that thing. So I'm going to do a torque converter. And I'm also going to try and measure out what belt we need for the Trans Am. Once we get that thing on, I can do some measurements. But first, let's fire this thing up. Hey, we need shoes, crazies. Come on. And her wheels should be here next week, hopefully, because she's riding on a spare right now. Oh yeah, it's sexy. Because this one has a crack in it. Either way, let's see what's in here. What do you see? Oh yeah. Good thing you did. That is a custom tensioner, a manual tensioner to put on for this. Oh, another sticker. That's it. Is something else in there? Oh, yeah, we'll be able to use this now. Oh, more stuff for ICT. Make all kinds of good stuff. Yeah. Okay. Put that on later. All right.
Check out the fountain?
Yes, we can check out the fountain. Watch out for cars on the road. You can bring your mom's truck. We're just coming down to Fountain Inn to get some food. Okay. Cross. Mama's crossing. And there's a Jeep. Like a Jeep Fest. Yep. Yeah, baby. Police car?
Yeah.
Wow.
Car.
Wow. Police car and a fountain. This is downtown Fountain Inn, guys. We live that way. About 2 miles. 3 miles. Isn't that cool? We cannot swim in there, no. Little farmer's market and a Jeep show. Look at those. Those cool? Their grass looks way better than mine. Look at those trains. Whoa. Don't touch them, okay? Don't touch them. It's pretty cool. Here comes the big Santa Fe. Yeah, don't touch. Wow. Okay, a couple of food trucks and a lot of Jeeps. Look at this. Okay. Yeah? Rock crawler? This is called a rock crawler. Whoa, they have a duck.
It's like a Jeep thing, babe. They duck each
How
other.
did this
Yeah.
How did this pick up the duck?
We got a couple. Don't pick up the ducks. You've been ducked.
You've been ducked.
Isn't that cool?
Thing, right? Like,
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's like if you look at the bottom of the duck, it gives you like a website. I think.
This is what made the Jeep famous. Good
Some of them
old,
do
good
like
old military.
There's like a website. That's kind of cool.
Nice. I can imagine those lights are pretty bright at night. Hey. Yeah, baby. Jeeping ain't cheap. I guarantee that mirror has got to be close to $1,000, maybe $1,500 for the set. That is awesome. It's a manual. My goodness, has awesome seats. I love the red seats. Oh yes, that is awesome. Beautiful. The shark what? Oh, shark duck? He's getting eaten by a shark.
He wants to make Casey Kylan wants to touch the ducks.
No ducks, baby. Those are for something else. I know. Hey, no ducks. No ducks.
A duck.
The duck.
Say
Okay, put it back. It's their duck.
Say bye-bye, duck.
Bye, ducks.
That one's gonna move on.
Yeah, baby.
That was a good prank of that one.
Yeah, it's a
It
good
was
one.
with the shark.
Oh, look at this one. This one looks like it has mad eyes.
Whoa.
does.
Mad eyes,
That
yeah.
one in duck.
Yeah.
I said no look.
What?
I said look.
Whoa.
I said look.
Like that one? I like that one.
one.
That wrap is pretty cool.
Oh,
And I like those wheels. I've never seen those on a Jeep.
yeah, look at this door.
Yeah, you see the door skins? They're pretty cool. Yeah. What? See the flag? Yeah. Pretty cool. And they got a car seat, means they got babies like you. Yeah, baby.
The flag just touched me.
And there's the autism Jeep. There you go. That's pretty cool. Kyle, remember we're leaving those here, buddy. Okay, yeah. You love the ducks.
I'm gonna hold the mic.
I had no idea, guys, that ducks were a big thing in the Jeep world.
Yes.
Never heard that in my life. But T-Dubs knows all about it. Have you ever owned a Jeep?
No. I mean, I would.
Should we buy it?
I wanted my first car to be a purple Jeep, and my dad said no because the rollover.
Rollover rates.
Rate, yeah. He was like, yeah.
I can
no.
hold you. Let's get back in the
Okay.
truck and get some food. That was cool, though.
That's a cool
Yeah,
duck.
didn't know nothing about the ducks. Okay, well, I don't think I'm getting any help from these guys today because 3BB Mom and the boys are over there playing on trampoline with a neighbor. So, what do you want to do? She'll just walk away from her. She's just playing with you. She's just playing with you. So he's gonna go jump on a trampoline too. And I found a tensioner. So ICT billet. I mean, these guys are awesome. It's called the 551617X. I found a tensioner, dude. Are you gonna go jump a trampoline? Or are you gonna help me? You're gonna go jump a trampoline? I figured. All right. Well, so let's get this going. I was trying to ask you guys, like, anybody know anything that does it mount to the water pump? And this actually does mount right here to the water pump. So that's pretty cool. And then you can either have a power steering and an alternator, or in our case, just an alternator. But I have to get this on and then measure kind of what kind of belt. I tried to contact them and see what size belt I needed, but they kind of give you a little chart here. So we'll get that going, find the right belt, and then we'll have to put that belt on before we can put the supercharger belt on. And then, yeah, we have to cut down that water pump heater core thing. I still got to put that on. And then I have a new set of terminals coming for positive, negative that have 4 terminals off of them. So one can go alternator, one can go starter. Pretty cool. And they're like clamp style, so that's awesome. Those are coming. What else we got going on? That's about it. Then we're going to get fuel system going pretty soon. It has a brand new fuel cell. It's a Holley. Brand new Holley fuel cell in there. But I've never brought it down. I don't know if it has a pump in it or not. You gonna go through the front door? I'll walk you over there. Okay, I'm done walking him over there. So now he can jump too. And also, depending on what kind of water pump you have, there's spacers. So like optional 0.19 spacers for the LS1 water pump. We have the Corvette pump, the LS3, so that's what the kit's made for. So we use the right spacers depending on what it is. My helper Boots is here. Hello, Boots. They really did think of everything. Their machine work is awesome. So they have them countersunk right there. And then they have the 0.19 for the LS1 water pump, but the 0.27 is for what I have, so you can kind of just tell the width of them. So the bigger ones are going to be the ones I use. You put those on the back side of these bolts. And then it's a 1/2 inch to tighten that, and Allen heads to tighten this, and then you can put a wrench in, or a ratchet in there, and then you can pull back on that and then tighten the 1/2 inch, and then tighten your Allen, and that is your tension. So we'll put this on now, and then we'll put on a little pulley, which has this little back spacer also that you got to put in there. So I mean, they do everything right. Really cool, ICT. Thank you for having stuff like this for guys like us who want to just use an alternator and have a big old supercharger running off the other belt. But I have to get this belt on before I can get the supercharger belt on. One more step, so. And that's, I have the throttle position sensor. I think I have that sitting right here with all these wires. TPS, but that looks like a huge connector. I think they might have some adapters for these connectors, because these are not going to go for a throttle position sensor for that. That's like an 8-prong. Whoops, I just dropped the washers. Got to get those. Yeah, where's TPS? Yeah, right here. So that's my throttle position sensor. Not going to work. It's not even going to reach either. So we're going to have to do some working on this to make this Terminator kit work with the LSA intake throttle body. Yep, we'll see. There we go. Spacers are behind. It's pretty cool how they make it work. And then this just goes on here to put the spacer in the back. There's a washer behind the nut, and it'll thread right in there. And there you go. And then it's another 1/2 inch to tighten that down. There we go. We are lined up perfectly. Okay. With our alternator. So it's just gonna go alternator, down around a crank, down around a water pump. So it'll just be pushing the water pump and the alternator. Tiki, it's okay, baby. No one's attacking you. You're good, Bubba. You're good, Teeks. And Cash is jumping now. Okay, there we go. So now we gotta measure out, see how much of a belt we need to go all the way around water pump, and also, I have to tighten that up still. Maybe we would tighten that. All around the water pump, all around this one, back around the alternator, and there we go. Making progress. One day this thing will run soon enough. But hey, I think I'm gonna get that working right now, and then that'll be enough for today. I think you ride that bike more than your kids.
Jason was on it today.
Was he?
Yep.
So you want to see what we did?
I mean,
3BB Mom? Oh. What do you think we did? What do you see new? Nothing?
that's really red and shiny.
Red and shiny? Yeah. Well, this right here is what we just added.
It's red and shiny.
This is also orangey shiny red. It's going to run our water pump and our shiny alternator that you did last time.
Sure.
Intriguing, isn't it?
Very.
Well, thank you. I'm going to cut these down and get our coolant for our water pump to stay back where it's supposed to be.
Sounds like a
Want to go to boat with me tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I bought,
pretty.
some stuff to make sandwich snacks.
Sandwiches. Let's hit the boat tomorrow. So with how much room we had between the upper A arm, we just cut off a little bit of the flange there, and that should make it work better for us. So let's try and get that on now. And there we go. We finally have it. It's a little bit kinked right there, but that's the best I was going to get. It still has plenty of flow, but we had to cut off that much of the actual water pump flange coming out, and then cut actually about that much of the hose off also. So just so it doesn't, I don't want it rubbing on the A-arm, you know, when the motor's moving. So we have about a 1/4 inch, 3/3 of an inch before we touch the A-arm now. So making progress. That won't leak. Alternator's on. What else do we need? We just need to wire, get those terminals to get power to the fuse box, to the starter, to the alternator, and yeah, wire up the transmission and get fuel, and then we should be able to start cranking, see what happens. But yeah, now that we can get a belt, measure out a belt for the alternator and the power water pump, after that belt's on, we can put the supercharger belt on, and then I have a custom intake for the throttle body. So we'll figure it all out. But that's it for 3BB tonight, guys. God bless you. And they do make a custom pulley for LSA Trans Ams. You just want a water pump and an alternator, or a water pump, a power steering, and that. So that is it. 3BB is hanging out next door, and we will see you guys on the next one. God bless you.